Madison Kauffman. I am 26 years old and I live in a studio apartment in Ravenswood. So with my commute, for my job, I am a group fitness instructor as well as customer service desk with Chicago Athletic Clubs. So with Chicago Athletic Clubs, we have 8 different locations throughout the Chicagoland area. So with that, my commute is very different all the time. So with that, I could either drive my car, I could Uber, I could train, I could bus, I could walk even. There's one location right down the street from my house. So each day is different, especially when it comes to group fitness training. But with customer service, I drive most of the time. Because for those locations, I just work at the Bucktown, Wicker, and West Loop locations. So with that daily commute, I have to get up at 3 a.m. every day. I know that's a lot, but I'm just used to it by now. So with that, I give myself an extra wiggle room just because, especially in the winter time, you don't know if the roads have been salted or cleared. So you just want to be wary and make sure you get there in a right amount of time so you're able to open the club up for the members. I don't think I have any horror stories when it comes to commuting. I definitely know at 3 a.m., the 3 to 5 a.m. driving in Chicago, it's definitely a different nightlife. But it's not a different nightlife in a bad way. It's, especially for where I'm coming from and going, it's very calming and you get to just drive your car, listen to music, think to yourself, relax before you go into the shifts, either with group fitness training or with just working the front desk and greeting new people every day. I think one thing I wish I could do during my commute, especially when I'm driving, is, because I know it's like with the law, I wish I could talk to my mom on the phone because she's usually up at that time too, like working out and whatnot, because she's just like a fitness guru like I am. I think that's like the one person I would want to talk to all the time. Or if I was commuting through like train or Ubering, reading a book, listening to like a podcast. But with books, I get motion sickness very easily, so I couldn't really do that. But that's, I think, a few things that I would really want to do. And then I think when I was accepting the positions with Chicago Athletic Clubs, I didn't factor in my commute because especially the last few years, I've been really into fitness and it makes me feel strong and confident, and I think that the traveling would be worth it. And especially going into the different locations of Chicago Athletic Club, because you meet new people every single time, or you see the same people who are dedicated to the class and want to keep coming in and with you teaching. So that was a main factor for me. I think the commute it's worth it, especially if I'm able to like get like a pick-me-up beforehand. For example, McCafe. And I think with that, I'm what you say, like a moderate coffee drinker. But with mine, I like only want like those specialty drinks, so like frappes. Like that is like any season of the year I will have only a cold coffee. That is like my go-to. I'm just like, that's all I want. A nice cold frappe. I just love it so much. And then I definitely do, especially when I'm working customer service desk, because you know, you're sitting there for some periods of times, and I think definitely having that coffee as a nice pick-me-up really helps me propel into keeping my positive, spunky attitude when I'm meeting new members or talking to old members or people who are possibly interested in joining, or even training people. I think that's the main thing. It's having that extra kick and fire within you with the coffee that really helps me propel me forward with training. And then McDonald's, I had it definitely when I was a child. My mom is a teacher, and she also is a coach. So when we were younger, she had to stay after school, so did we. So with that, there was a McDonald's right down the street, so we would quickly like grab something to eat and then come back while there was games, because she had to be there at all the games at the school. So with that, we were there, and for me, I still loved the shake-up salads. Those are like my go-to. Even when I was little, I really enjoyed those. Or even chicken McNuggets. Like, those are my go-to. Even if they still are. I'm trying to think. Oh, final question. What emotion does coffee make me feel? I think exuberant. I think that is the emotion that I always feel when I have coffee. It adds the extra sparkle in me that I have, but it just like lights it to 1,000. I don't know. I think with the coffee, it gives you, as I said before, it gives you this fire within you to just keep going. And just if you're feeling, low energy or just like, oh man, like I want to go back to sleep, but like, no, if I have this coffee, it gives me energy, I'll be ready for the whole rest of the day to like keep going forward. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Madison Kauffman. Thank you.